This is Casey with Bass Pro Outdoors, and today I got a special guest on the boat, Gary Kamrowski. Known him since I think 1991 when I joined the fishing club. Way back. Over the years we fished against each other a lot, and then we teamed up for a number of years and did that. But now we're back in the boat again, and we're gonna fish some largemouth and coontail clumps and rocks. So we're gonna use the Mega Live Mega 360. We're gonna throw some Grassmasters to start with from All Terrain just to go through those clumps really good and see how it works. If those get stuck in the rocks too much, we might have to switch to more of an AT jig type head. We're just gonna kind of mix it up, go around and see what happens.
You know, Casey, here we are. We're gonna be fishing. Most of this coontail is gonna be probably 6 to 12 feet. And I'm gonna tie on a couple different sizes. You know, one for more on the edge and one for maybe more up on it. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to try maybe a couple different colors, black and blue with this bruiser, and hopefully the fish are there.
Well, we're going to get rigged up here, and then we're going to start fishing. So this one here is a Full Metal Jacket. They had a 7'1" version for years. This year they came out with a brand new 7'3", because I always said make it a little longer. I can punch lightweights with it. I can jig anything. You feel everything, but it's just wicked. Like,
I can see that.
Yeah, like there's nothing moving. The tip is right back over here, but I saw some weeds sticking up on this edge here. That's a NRX, isn't that their top model? Yeah. Oh, so you were being dumb when you... Oh, the jig was just laying dead. Oh, there. Well, that didn't take long. So Gary said, let's fish the tip of this rock spline here. And we made about, I don't know, 5 to 10 casts and put a decent fish in the boat. And the thing on that cast was I had it basically dead sticking because we started talking. I wasn't really working the bait. So maybe that's a sign of something we got to pay attention to here. Yeah, usually if I get a big fish, I make a red fish waypoint icon so I know anything like that is like there's a reason.
Yep.
Halfway down the lake, the obvious underwater point that sticks out, and he goes, they just sat on the tip of it. Oh, boy, I was working that jig slow. Super slow. Boy, it's been slow, but
the bites are there, but you have to. It's been tough.
Yeah.
They're there and then they drop it.
We got a couple where they tap it and before you can even do anything, they let go of it. But right now, the fish seem like they're focused. If there's little weed clumps by those rocks, that's where those fish are laying. So we got done fishing that first spot and we missed quite a few fish, even though we have our bait really compact here. So we moved to another spot, same thing. It's got rocks, weed clumps. We're just gonna fish it. If we have that same problem, we might have to switch types of bait we're using.
At my house. We want to try and get people to come to the house.
Yeah.
We did that last night. And the guy said, yeah. He says, and then of course we say, if you have any friends you want to bring with, that you're welcome to do that. So
there, Gary's hooked up.
And this one was right away on the initial drop. So
yeah, now it's up there quite a ways. It looks like it's loaded up good. Oh yeah.
And we switched up to the other jig style.
And color.
Colors went to the Texas. Yeah.
Gary went back to the old and true Texas craw. That's usually my favorite, and here I'm not even throwing it. And that was more up on the flat in the weeds. So.
And hit it on the initial drop. It's the first time we've had that. Most of them all have been out here further in a really light pickup.
Yeah, so when we get done with this edge, I think we're gonna curve up and then just go right over the top of that flat and see.
Yeah.
Good job.
You haven't been, or?
Have you?
No.
Oh my God, I
saw him come for it.
Nice.
It's nice fish.
Oh yeah.
He was a rocket launch, swirling to come to hit me. All terrain jig, baby.
So that main leg jig bite was almost non-existent, so we totally switched gears, and even though it's sunny, hot, flat, shallow, Gary and I decided to move up here, throw some swim jigs, and boy, we only went about 100 yards maybe, and he already got a nice fish. We have a lot of bay left to cover. Hopefully that's a sign to put some more fish in there.
And it reacted. I saw it come from about 8 feet away, maybe 10 feet, and it really surprised me, especially based upon that slow bite we had going deep. So,
right.
No, threw it out there a little.
Things might be looking up right here.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's go smack them.
Yeah. See, I told you to close. Holy smokes.
Back-to-back casts, Jack.
Somebody's on fire.
That's what it is with the swim jig, baby. Coming in.
Okay, so right there, perfect example. If you're fishing and it is super tough, don't just keep banging your head against the ground or the door, the wall.
Right.
Switch lure, switch lake location, do something different. You can see the bottom here. Hot sun, calm. It doesn't even look like the fish should be active, but man, that's 3 swim jig fishing, not even a full pass along the shoreline. So mix it up and you're gonna put more fish in the boat.
And this was back-to-back casts.
Yeah.
And my first cast was there and this cast was there. I went to the other side of the boat.
So we're gonna keep casting.
Yeah. This one back. But we got 5th. You know, we executed, and we still felt kind of defeated. I think it was because
That one ate it a little better.
nice fish.
Okay, so again, if it's a tough bite, mix it up, change baits. We went from jigs working the bottom, which on a tough bite day, you think that's what it's gonna do. And now we're fan casting and cranking it pretty fast.
Yeah.
And the fish are throttling it.
They
Like
are.
that thing just loaded up in there. You can see it, it's hooked back in the top of the mouth there. Always change it up, always look for biting fish. And I think I've heard that before. Somewhere in the lake, there's always fish that are biting. Even if you fish 50 spots and it's not,
Just got to go find them.
go to 51.
That's right.
Okay, so pick up some Grassmaster jigs, some all-terrain swim jigs, and you can do multiple things, cover every part of the water column, and catch fish. Make sure you check out below the video in the description. There's links to all the products we used today.
Yep.
And we didn't use much, so it's pretty simple to see, but those links will take you right to the page where you can buy them. It helps me out. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it's a real simple way if you want to improve your fishing or get some more ideas. Look at what we're using, add it to your arsenal, and catch more fish.
Swim jig day.
Yeah. And we're going to keep fishing.
Let's go get some more.